friends, I'm Lily Gedin from Anand Rathi. Today we have Mr. Nilesh Jain, Derivatives and Technical Analyst at Anand Rathi. Nilesh, welcome and thank you for joining in a podcast series to share your market outlook for the week. So how is the market looking on charts for the next week?
Hi. So the bulls continue to dominate as both Nifty and Bank Nifty indices gained momentum for the fourth consecutive week, where the Nifty index formed a small bullish candle and also reclaimed 100-day exponential moving average on the weekly scale, which is currently placed near 10,700 levels and also likely to act as an immediate support. Now, if you look at the broader structure, the immediate support of a rising trend line is coming around 10,500 levels, and as long as Nifty trades above the same, we can expect the current momentum to continue towards the levels of 11,000. And also, if we take the retracement, I would say of the Fibonacci retracement of the entire fall, earlier Nifty has reclaimed its 61.8% retracement, which is currently placed at 10,500 levels, and now 78.6% retracement is coming around 11,350 levels. So if Nifty breaks 11,000 levels decisively, then upside will open up for 11,300 to 11,350 levels. Now if you look at the momentum indicator and oscillators, which are very well in the buy mode on a weekly scale, which hints that a current pullback is likely to extend further. Now if you look at the volatility index, India weeks, which has corrected 70% from the highs of 86 levels, and now it has ended at a 4-month low of 25 levels. So the overall fall in the volatility is hinting of a no major movements in the short term, and as long as it trades below 30 levels, the bulls will have the upper hand. Now, if you look at the Bank Nifty index, which has although outperformed compared to Nifty on the weekly basis and reached its upper end of the rising channel. Now, on the upside, the upper end of the rising channel is coming around 23,000 levels, and that will be the crucial resistance zone for the Bank Nifty index, and only a move above the same might reflect the clear strength in the market. Thus, one should remain cautious as the Bank Nifty has already rallied significantly, and in any case of long positions, one can follow a strict stop loss of 21,800. Although on the weekly scale, the momentum indicators and oscillators are very well in the buy mode, and to reclaim the positive momentum, it has to surpass the immediate hurdle of 23,000 levels, and above 23,000, if at all Bank Nifty manages to sustain, then the up move may extend further towards the levels of 24,000. Currently, if we compare Nifty and Bank Nifty both, Nifty looks quite at a better place compared to Bank Nifty.
Can you share your few observations about Nifty open interest?
If we look at the derivative setup for the Nifty on the weekly expiry front, the option data indicates that the maximum open interest on the put side has shifted to 10,000 strike, which now hold the maximum open interest of 22.7 lakh contracts. We have also seen fresh put writing at 10,700 strike, which hold the second highest open interest and also likely to act as an immediate support in the coming week. The call writers are actually scattered among 10,800, 10,900, and 11,000 strike, where we have also seen a fresh addition of approximate 12 lakh contract in all these three strike on Friday, where 10,800 hold the maximum open interest. So the overall option data indicates a range bound move in the coming week. A decisive breakout on the either side will add further momentum. Now, if you look at the monthly expiry data, the maximum contract on the put side are placed at 10,000 strike, whereas maximum open interest on the call side are placed at 11,500 strike. So broader range of for the monthly expiry could be 10,000 to 11,500. Although there are multiple support on the downside, starting with 10,700 followed by 10,500 and 10,000 strike.
According to you, which stocks and sectors are looking attractive?
From sectors, we have seen defensive space which is back in the action after taking a pause in past couple of weeks. Nifty FMCG looks good, and if you look at the stock component from the same, then index heavyweight HUL, which is looking quite strong at current level. Technically, it is taking support of its rising trend line, which is currently placed near about 2000 levels, and also taking support of its short-term 21-day moving average. And on the higher side, we can expect the upside momentum to continue towards the levels of 2400 and above that 2500 levels as well from short-term perspective. The other stocks from the same space we like is in Nestle India, where currently we are witnessing a broader consolidation, but one can utilize every dip as a buying opportunity as the major support is placed near about 16,000 levels, and the upside momentum we are expecting till the levels of 17,500, which is a major breakout levels. Above that, we can expect the positive momentum may continue towards the levels of 18,000 as well. The other sector that we like from defensive is pharma. It is consolidating for a couple of weeks, and it has also formed a bullish harami candlestick pattern on the weekly scale, which hints of a potential reversal of the trend. From this pack, we like Sun Pharma and Oro Pharma. Uh, Along with that, metals looks positive on the chart, where the stocks like Tata Steel, which is looking positive as it hasn't participated in the rally, and it hints of a potential reversal the overall trend, and the support is placed at 310 levels. The upside is possible towards the levels of 360 to 380. Adding to that, Steel Authority of India and GSPL, these are the other two counters, looks positive from the metal space. Lastly, we have maintained our positive outlook on the broader indices from past couple of months, which is likely to continue. So the defensive trader should adopt a stock specific approach from from this space and avoid trading in the indexes.
Thank you, Nilesh, for sharing your valuable inputs with us.